You're not playing bad. You're playing the wrong game for your handicap. If you're a 15 to 25 handicap and you keep trying to shoot like a 5 handicap, you're going to bleed strokes all day. Here's the truth. Your handicap already gives you a reality check on how you're supposed to play. Not how you wish you played. Not how you play on your best days. How golfers at your level actually score. In this video, I'm going to show you how to play your handicap on purpose. Not with swing tips, with decisions. And if you do this, you'll stop turning one mistake into a triple. You'll start posting scores that actually match your ability. And you'll feel like you finally have control out there. Let's compare the before and after. Before, you show up with one plan. Play good golf. Which really means you're chasing perfect shots. Before, you aim at pins you have no business aiming at. Before, you hit driver because it's a par 4 and that's what you do. Before, you try the hero shot from the trees because you see a window. Before, you follow one bad swing with an even riskier decision. And then you act surprised when the scorecard explodes. Here's what's actually happening. You're not losing strokes because you can't hit golf shots. You're losing strokes because you're choosing outcomes your handicap can't support. A 15 to 25 handicap doesn't need more birdie chances. You need fewer doubles. That's the whole game. And here's the data that proves it. ShotScope tracked tens of thousands of golfers and found this. The birdie gap between a scratch golfer and a 20 handicap? About 2 shots per round. Scratch makes 2.34 birdies. A 20 handicap makes 0.36. Honestly, not that different. Now look at doubles. A scratch golfer makes 0.27 doubles or worse per round. That's less than 1 blow-up hole every 3 rounds. A 20 handicap makes 6.67. Every single round. That's a 6-shot gap. Not from birdies, from blow-up holes. You are not losing this game on the good shots. You're losing it on the bad decisions that follow the bad shots. And that is completely fixable without touching your swing. Now we flip it. Here's the after golfer. Same swing, different brain, different score. Rule 1. Your tee shot has one job. Stay in play. Stop choosing clubs based on ego. Choose the club that keeps the ball in bounds and out of trouble most often. If driver brings penalty into play, it's not your club today. Period. If your miss with driver is a slice into the next zip code, you don't hope it behaves. You put it away. You want a simple standard. If there's out of bounds, water, or deep rough on one side, and your common miss goes there, you do not hit the club that brings it into play. You pick the club that makes your worst shot still playable.
Do not hit the club that brings out of bounds into play.
Rule number 2. No hero shots. You're not that guy. Yet. From the trees, rough, weird lies, or in some sort of trouble, your only goal is to get back to a normal situation. Punch out. Chip out. Take your medicine. Because the hero shot doesn't just fail most of the time. It results in a penalty, a worse lie, or a forced carry, and now you're writing down an 8. One swing doesn't ruin holes. The second decision does. Rule number 3. Par 5s are not for getting there. They're for getting it done. Most mid to high handicappers turn par 5s into disasters by trying to reach in 2 when they can't. Your new plan is 3 clean swings. First swing in play, second swing to your favorite yardage, third swing onto the middle of the green. You're not giving up. You're cashing in. Par 5s should be your easiest bogeys and your occasional pars, not your doubles and triples. Rule number 4. Stop firing at tucked pins with long clubs. You are not hunting flags. You're hunting greens. Long irons, hybrids, and fairway woods into greens are not scoring clubs for your handicap. They're advance the ball safely clubs. With shorter irons and wedges, you aim at the fattest part of the green you can find. Middle of the green is your best friend. Accept the two-putt. Move on. Rule number 5. Your default score is bogey. Build the hole backwards from that. Here's the mindset shift. Bogey golf is not one bad shot. Bogey golf is a plan. On a par 4, you're allowed one extra shot. So stop demanding perfection. Tee shot in play. Approach somewhere near the green. Chip on. Two-putt. That's bogey. That's a win for your handicap. And when you do hit a good approach or drain a putt, that's how pars happen naturally, not forced. Here's what changed in the transformation. Before, you played like a low handicapper and paid the price. After, you played your handicap on purpose. You aimed middle of greens. You kept tee shots in play. You stopped the hero shots. You treated par 5s like 3-shot holes. You accepted bogey as a good score and let pars show up naturally. And you stopped feeding the 6-shot gap that blow-up holes were quietly building against you every single round. That's how mid to high handicappers get better fast. Not by swinging harder, by thinking smarter. Now, next time you're on the course, here's your mental script on every shot. Can my worst miss still be playable? If not, change the club or the target. Is there penalty in play? If yes, aim away from it and accept the longer putt. Am I trying to make up for the last shot? If yes, stop. Reset. Take the simple play. You do that, and your score drops without changing your swing. That's all for today. If you want more no-fluff strategy that actually lowers scores for real golfers, subscribe to The Savvy Caddy.